right, Pisces, let's get into a reading. I'm already tired. I ain't even started. Okay. Friendly reminder, Patreon members and channel members get to see these readings first. You can check out my website for any questions that you may have, personal readings, one-on-one sessions, all the things. All of that's down below. I feel like you've been growing a lot, especially here recently. There could be someone attached to your energy, this anxious, worried, and stressed. This person's focus could be around some sort of new beginning, and they feel like they either can't get there, can't accomplish it. What I'm getting is that someone's attached to your energy, and this person has a lack mindset, and they feel like you either have or you have accomplished something that they want. But instead of seeing you as inspiration, I feel that this person could be really stressed and worried. Interesting. So this person's feeling left out. This person's feeling in the cold. This person's feeling like they're not getting recognized, and that is worrying them even more. So again, what I had said when I started this reading is that you have grown significantly. You showed up as the Empress in the pre-shuffle. So your focus has been growth, expanding, possibly even building. You know, building doesn't always have to mean something literal. It could just mean building your knowledge, building your peace. What I'm getting, I keep hearing you can't compete when you can't compare. You can't compete when you can't compare. You can't compete when you can't compare. Like, it's just, they keep playing it. And when I don't mention something, they will just keep playing it on repeat. I feel like this person's trying to compete with you in some sense, form, or fashion. This could be sibling, family member, coworker. This could be something as simple as this is a coworker who tries to compete with you. And the more that they try to compete with you and step on your toes and act like that they're better at the job or that they know more, or whatever that looks like, the more that they feel unseen, unheard, unvalued. I keep hearing opponent. So this is definitely, this could be like an opponent in some sort of tennis match, a business prospect. But this person's anxious and worried and stressed. This person's been in a place of waiting for some sort of confusion or illusion to clear out. It's like this is the kind of person who says, no, I can't go to my doctor's appointment until the fog is gone. They're waiting for that confusion and illusion to be gone. But this person is maybe recognizing that the confusion and illusion is never going to end. This person also feels like you've been doing a lot of work behind the scenes that you've not been speaking about. This person feels like there's something that you have going on that's a secret. So again, this could be someone who's like, you've got something up your sleeve. There's no way you're this good. You have to be getting help. This person is trying to minimize your success. There could be a leap or a risk you're taking here in the near future. You're going to take this leap or this risk from inspiration. And again, it's going to, I feel like, trigger this person, because this could end up you getting, this is either going to be something you're adding on. This could be you getting a promotion at work. And what you don't know is that you have a coworker literally doing everything that they can to try to get to the level of success that you're at. And you're making, it looks like chewing bubblegum to you. You're just like, this is just another Tuesday. And this person's like, I don't get it. How are you doing this? Like, you have to be getting help from management. There has to be favoritism. You have to have some sort of, teacher or someone who's feeding you wisdom, because you're making this seem so easy, so carefree. And the reason they're feeling this way is because maybe this person is having some sense of lack. They're feeling not enough. They're feeling like they can't get their needs and their wants met. Their needs and their wants met, and you're just making it seem like it's so easy. What I would say is that this person is not where they're supposed to be. Okay. But again, they're trying to put in the effort. This could be that sister or that brother who always feels like your life is so perfect and everyone just views you in this amazing light, and they're trying to compete with you, but they need to recognize that there is no competing with you because they don't compare to you. You are completely different than them. You speak differently. You show up differently. You are different. If someone says something, both of you are going to have a different reaction. It doesn't make theirs wrong. But when they're constantly trying to compete with you and get attention, maybe affection and views or whatever that is, like you are, they're not necessarily using that energy and turning it back on themselves and saying, okay, what can I change? What can I evolve? And what is not working for me? Because I'm obviously feeling lack for a reason. I'm seeing you as competition for a reason. What insecurity are you pushing on? And why do I feel that what you have, I can't have? Yeah. So there's been a choice or a decision here made on this person's, it's like this person's on a path and they've made a choice and a decision. And the choice and the decision is to go in harder. It's like if this person is competing with you, they need to compete harder. And they're going to fail. And that's so sad because I feel like this person, they're going to start taking some sense of quick action from a place of burdensome energy. It could get them some movement forward. But see, yeah, they're juggling. See, okay, this is what I'm getting. It's like this person is now going to take this as more of a challenge. And then they're going to get some sense of recognition. So no matter what this is, this person is going to go in harder when it comes to this lesson. They haven't learned the lesson yet. And the lesson is that the reason they feel that they can't match your energy, your effort, and what you have going on. You know, this could be someone who's like, you've got 3 kids and you make it seem so effortlessly. You make it seem so effortless. My God, I'm struggling. And maybe that person's struggling. Maybe, just maybe, there's something that you're bad at that they're good at. But instead of recognizing that, it's I can never be that good. I can never do that. I'm never going to have that. There is, again, that lack mentality. And they've made a final decision. And their final decision is, you know what, I'm going to keep trying to compete because I am going to be seen by mom or dad that I'm the best one in the group, or I am going to be seen that I'm the best one in this competition, or I am going to be seen that my company's better than yours, or I am going to be seen that I'm the best salesperson. And it's like their ego is in overdrive of proving a point of winning, and all that's doing is adding more burdens on their plate. So then they're going to take action. And that action is going to consist of them making movement forward from a practical and logical standpoint. But then they're going to be halted again because they're going to be indecisive on whether or not it's even working. So what is it that you have that they feel that they need to compete against? Because so there's some sense of, okay, Page of Wands is a flirtatious energy. It's messages of good news. Page of Wands could also be an energy of feeling so inspired that you put yourself in moments and in situations where, you know, maybe this person would judge themselves. You don't judge yourself. If you're laughing too loud in the grocery store, you don't care who's looking. Listen, I'm laughing. I'm having fun. Like, that's your energy. Maybe there's something here where it's business. And that person is thinking more on a logical and practical standpoint when it comes to business. And you're thinking more on I want to try this. This seems like it would be fun. And then you try it and it's successful. Why? Because you took it from a very childlike energy. You were more in a place of just exploring, not really trying to think too much into it. Of course, you were being calculated, you were being smart, but you also weren't being so strategic and so edgy that it's like you're not missing anything. You're taking that very inspired, fun, I want to create this, I want to do this type of energy. If this is a job, again, career, this could be something as simple as you having fun in your career, which makes you the top salesperson because people love your personality and they love the way that you're approaching it. You know, maybe it's something as simple as you're selling something. The person trying to compete against you has a very practical, logical, rigid personality. And you're like, listen, honey, you don't got to buy it. But if you do buy it, This is what's going to happen. And you're just very personable. You're very fun and creative. And you have this very childlike energy that brings something out of people that they miss, that they haven't seen in a while. And again, it can make this person have the hard time detaching and doing that self-reflective energy, because with that could come a message of bad news. And what's the message of bad news? You can't compete when you can't compare. They're trying to compare themselves to you. They don't have your personality. They don't have, and they haven't been through the things that you've had to go through. So they aren't the type of individual that you are. And maybe, just maybe, the things that they're trying to get or be seen for, they're not supposed to have, and they're not supposed to be seen for. Again, let's use this in a sales opportunity. The reason they're not the number one top salesperson is maybe they hate sales, and maybe, just maybe, this is not the job that they're meant to have. Maybe they would be better at being a manager, or they would be better at being a truck driver, or they would be better at being something different, something unique to them. But again, it would be a message of bad news, because with the Judgment in the reverse, it's telling me that they're biting down more into the lesson. They're not seeing it for what it is. Again, it's I want to win. I want to get what I want to get. And the lesson here is that sometimes you don't get what you want. You get what you deserve. You get what you're supposed to have. And for each of us, that looks different. Let's use an example. I remember going and applying for jobs and crying because I didn't understand why they wouldn't hire me. I'm fucking amazing. Why won't you hire me? Because I wasn't meant to be there. Because I was meant to be here. But then I couldn't see that. And maybe it even got to a point where I was like, but I'm better than them. I've got more knowledge. I got more experience. That would put me in a competitive energy. I want to prove myself. I want to prove myself. I'm worthy. I was worthy. I absolutely was worthy. But maybe, just maybe, I needed to learn that it isn't, am I worthy of this? Are they worthy of me? Are they going to give me the schedule that I need? Am I going to get the pay that I need? And again, I feel like that could be something here with this person. It's like this person's got to recognize and realize that they're putting more on their back. They're putting more on their shoulders. They're putting pressure on themselves because they're wanting to be you or have what you have. And they can't and they won't because they don't compare. They're not meant to have it. It isn't meant to be theirs. Very interesting. I want to get a Moonology card and one of these. I never get these. Divine support. Okay. Stars aligned. Inner discovery. You are what you seek. Okay, so yeah, someone, again, I feel like you discovering yourself internally has triggered someone. Triggered them into recognizing that everything that they're seeking, they are. But maybe they don't recognize that within their self. Because again, they see you as that Page of Wands. So they could see you as someone who's younger than them, maybe even a little immature, but someone who is like a child. And when I think about children, I think about them taking inspired action where maybe we wouldn't have thought about that, because they do have that very simple, fun, creative mindset. There are things that my daughter will do that I'm like, oh my God, that is the best idea. I would have never thought of that. Why? Because I don't have her mind. I have been conditioned to think a certain way because it's right or it's wrong or whatever that looks like. And again, I feel like this person is trying to compete because they're wanting some sense of recognition or some sense of success that they feel you have. And their wounds are being healed. They're going to get some sort of important information. And the important information is that they're unique. That person, whoever it is, needs to recall their power back. Because it's like they're giving you their power. So interesting. Put down below who you think this is. Communication is key. It could be a Gemini. Hold your vision. Yeah, this person could be wanting to approach you. The answers that you need are coming. It's time to release any negativity. This person could want to have a conversation with you after they go deeper. They could have Gemini in their chart in some sense, form, or fashion. But they're wanting you to hold your vision. So I do feel like you're not doing anything wrong. But what you're doing is definitely triggering this person beyond what I think that it would have. Sorry, I was looking at the time. Go deeper. It could be a Scorpio as well. Yeah, needing to be proud of yourself. But again, this Scorpio could need to go deeper. This could be someone who is part of your soul family. So again, this is someone that you're meant to have met this person, for this person to be on your journey. But I do feel like this person sees you as a threat, sees you as Three of Pentacles. Yeah, there was an ending here. See, that's what I'm saying. There could have been a collaboration that ended, or there will be a collaboration that's going to end here coming up. So again, this could be a coworker that you know is trying to compete with you. Just be aware that you might actually end this collaboration. Someone here has changed their perspective. So this person could want to approach you in the future. They're going to want to have the strength to approach you and possibly apologize for something. But I am seeing that there is still some sense of in and out, inconsistent. I wouldn't trust this person. I'm just going to be honest with you. With the Devil and the Knight of Wands, I feel like this is someone who is trying to compete with you. This person could try to come in and get some sort of knowledge and wisdom from you. I feel like you're a really given person and you wouldn't mind to do that, but I feel like they're going to try to use something against you. Again, this could be someone that you've ended something with, and this person, this could be a lover. This could be anyone where this person, you've ended some sense of collaboration with this person, and they're going to want to come in and possibly go deeper on why you feel a certain way and why they feel a certain way. But I also get that this person isn't really changed. So it's like this person's always going to want to compete with you. Just be aware, okay? They could be approaching you after some sense of like distance for some time. For some of you, I feel like this is a coworker that you know that does not like you. But then they're going to approach you and you're going to be like, I know you don't like me. Why are you approaching me? And it's purely from a standpoint of gaining knowledge. Someone here wants to gain knowledge from you. But I don't feel like it's in a good way. I feel like with the Devil, I feel like whoever this is isn't healthy. Yeah, you need to assess the situation. See, that's what I'm saying. I feel like you shouldn't trust this person. Needing to know your worth. I feel like you shouldn't trust this person. It's just a weird feeling I'm getting. This person could come in very humbled. I do see that before you are open to having a conversation with this person, you need to take a step back. So this could have been a lover who wanted to compete with you. Not everyone that we date is dating us because they see us as inspiration and they want to be better. Some people will date you simply because they feel like you need to be humbled and they want to be the prize in the dynamic. And for some of you, this could be a lover who's coming back, and this person has the tendency to want to compete with you. They want to have more money. They want to get more attention. They want to be loved by more. It could be a Leo. Needing to recognize your worth, needing to remember your worth, needing to be open to communication, but needing to recognize that this person has the tendency to be indecisive around success and victory. Yeah, they want to compete, with you. They want to have more than you, but do they have what it takes to have more than you? Again, coworker, family, whatever it is, let's say it's a salesperson again, do they have the work ethic? Do they have the knowledge? Do they have the personality? Do they have the ability to have what you have? Do they even have the ability to compete? The answer is no. The answer is no. And I'm not meaning that to be mean. I'm saying it because there's a lesson here that this person needs to learn. And the lesson is that sometimes, again, the things that we want are not the things that we're meant to have. And this person is feeling so lack and out in the cold. It's because there's something here that they're missing. And again, even if this is a lover, this is that lover who knows good and well that they can't give you what you want and vice versa, but they continue to try to make it work simply because they don't want anyone else to have you. And that competition is just icing on top of the cake. Like, I love to compete. But again, they really can't compete when they can't compare. And them competing and them not wanting to let go and them always thinking they're going to be able to fix it is a cycle that they're stuck in. And they continue to burden themselves more with the thought that they can make this work, fix this, change this, that they have a running horse in this race. Honey, their horse is sick, okay? So just be aware, someone is trying to compete with you. This person does not compare. I do see that there could be possibly a communication coming in around some sort of moon cycle where this person's going to want to have some sort of conversation with you, possibly. But I see your focus being on movement forward. Yeah, see, you keep coming up as the Queen of Swords. And you know, it's funny, I see Page of Cups, Five of Pentacles. The first thing I heard is, well, I'm sorry that happened to you. Okay. Like, there is going to be an energy here of you acknowledging, you know, I'm really sorry that you can't seem to get the grasp of this job. I do think you're going to make a good salesperson, but just keep giving it your all. I do see you having like sympathy, empathy, but I also see you being like, but don't think I feel sorry for you. Don't think that I'm taking it as oh, I should feel sorry for you, poor you. Let me see if I can take you under my wing. And I don't see you having that energy towards whoever this is, because I feel like you know that this person I feel like you don't trust this person, especially with the Three of Pentacles, Ten of Swords. I feel like you don't trust this person. There could have been knowledge that you got from an external party, or there could be knowledge that you got while you were sleeping in the middle of the night, where it's like you woke up and you had a feeling as you knew, I can't trust this person. And they're going to approach you and want to have a conversation, and you're going to be like, yeah, I'm really sorry, that sucks. I'm sorry to hear that. But you're also going to be very like, listen, my loyalty is not here. Please don't get it twisted. No, we don't. What do we have to talk about? Let's get it done. Let's get it over. I gotta go. That's gonna be your energy because you're talking about movement forward. Very interesting. And again, even in the far future, they're gonna have an indecisive energy on whether or not it's even working. It's like if this person wants to bite in harder and not lose you in this dynamic, this connection, bite in harder and still compete against you as top salesperson, knowing good and well, they ain't even the 10th top salesperson, but boy, they're going to take your spot, and they crap talk all the time about it. There's going to be indecisiveness here in the near future on whether or not this is actually going to pay off. I don't feel that what they're going after is meant to be theirs. I don't feel that they're supposed to be successful in that field the way that you are. I don't feel that this person is supposed to be recognized in the form or the fashion that you are. I feel that because this person craves it so much, it's pushing it away. So it's like, again, the sibling who's craving acceptance and some sort of validation from family members, and they're not getting that validation simply because they're yearning for it, they're craving it. Same for like a business partnership or a business or a coworker. It's like this person is craving to be recognized, to get Employee of the Month, to be seen in a light that they feel that you're seen in. But maybe that's not meant to be their reality. And there's going to be indecisiveness. And that could be a message of bad news that they don't want to hear, or a message of truth. That either they're not built for it, they don't have what it's going to take. There is something here where it's going to be very minimal. So if this is like a business person, it's not really going to get off the ground ever the way that they want it to. If this is a coworker, they might get a little bit of a bonus here and there. It might be $50, but they want the big bonus. They're never really going to make it to that place. And I feel like their lesson isn't necessarily giving up. I feel like their lesson is surrendering and recognizing what is meant to be theirs. You don't have to necessarily... It's like this person feels, again, that they have to prove a point, that they have to prove to get that validation, that they have to make it happen. This would be someone who would give a business 10, 15 years of their life to never make a dime from it. And then at that point, we have to ask ourselves, are we trying to prove a point, or is it because we truly believe in this? Is there something that we need to change to make it more successful? Very interesting. I feel like this was all over the place. Put down below if you know who this is and if this resonates. I'm going to leave this here so I don't get too confused. Have a blessed day, guys.